Hi Taurus, welcome to Buddy Tarot and wishing you a very happy and prosperous 2026. This is your energy check-in for January 2026. So let's jump right in and see what messages we have for you. In this reading, I'll be doing a Celtic cross spread to get an overview for what is going on for you energetically at this time. What messages do we have for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know and ready to know at this point in time? All right. So at the heart of the reading, we have the Chariot. Crossing this, we have the Five of Pentacles. In your focus, we have the Ace of Pentacles. In the distant past, we have death. In the recent past, we have the Seven of Pentacles. In the immediate influence, we have the Five of Swords. This is how you see yourself. This is what you may not be seeing. These are your hopes and fears. And this is the potential outcome. All right, Taurus. So let's jump right into it. At the heart of the matter, we have the Chariot. And crossing this, we have the Five of Pentacles. So at this time, movement or moving somewhere, like you could be literally physically moving somewhere or energetically moving on from something. But it's taking a lot of willpower. Now, your focus is the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning. But as you are moving towards this new beginning, we have the Five of Pentacles that is crossing you, which tells me of, the Five of Pentacles is a challenge. It is a distortion that is perhaps when we get clarifiers, we'll see if there is a delay, that is a delay towards this Ace of Pentacles, because the Five of Pentacles is most likely to be acting as a challenge where you could be, the Five of Pentacles is, the Five of Pentacles is it's challenging, where we feel like we need to, it can sometimes speak of past experiences that have left us feeling less valued by other people, and somewhere, it becomes it gets imprinted in us. So we'll get clarifiers, because the Ace of Pentacles is there in your focus, and you know that there is a brand new chapter, and this state of feeling alone, left behind, or disadvantaged is not the truth. It is the truth, as in your feelings are, what you feel is real, but not that you are meant to be this way. So in the distant past, we have death. Something came to an end and transformed. In the recent past, you've been putting a lot of effort into something to reap the results. Maybe the results have not been satisfactory. We'll get clarifiers for this. In the immediate influence, we have the Five of Swords. So there is an element of deceit coming in. This could be self-deceit that leads to self-sabotage, or this could be external. So let's clarify. Let's look at the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer. What is the Chariot for Taurus? We have the Five of Cups, the Six of Swords. Yeah, moving past something very challenging, a deep emotional loss, and perhaps dropping the baggage and moving, with very little, and using your willpower to overcome a very emotionally choppy situation, an episode, a chapter. There's a sense of loss and overcoming this emotional loss, and at the same time moving towards, you know, stability. The Ten of Pentacles, creating a joint legacy, either with someone or family members, but something big. Let's look at the Five of Pentacles that's crossing you then, because your goal is, you're definitely, your intention is to create the 10, but we have the 5 that is crossing. What's the 5 for Taurus? 5 of Pentacles for Taurus. I think the 5 of Pentacles in is Venus. Is Venus in Taurus? Give me a second, you guys. Oh no, it's Mercury in Taurus. So it's talking about our mental capacity and the way we are processing the information around us. So let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. There is a distortion in the way we are processing things around us, which is leading us to feel disadvantaged in a way, even though we have our goal in sight. What's the Five of Pentacles for Taurus? We have the Devil, the Fool, and the Hangman. So you could be afraid, Taurus, that you are leaping into the, you're taking a leap of faith, but you could be stepping into something that will create something of a sort that has been a pattern for you. It's like you're afraid that you're freeing yourself from a situation and moving into something that will keep you stuck. This could be your fear. Also with the Five of Pentacles, if I were to read the cards this way, then I'd say that there is the Five of Pentacles, or this is to do with self-worth and loving ourselves unconditionally, and somewhere you're putting conditions on yourself with the Devil, which is kind of preventing you from moving forward. Because if the Chariot is the card, then the Hangman is like a break. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles, which is your focus. We have the Lovers, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Sun. So your focus is, being self-sufficient, making choices that contribute to your self-worth with the Lovers and the Sun here. Also choosing people that value you, making the right choices, and perhaps with the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, being intact with in your own self-worth, and sharing that cycle with someone to come to a Ten of Pentacles, the Nine and the Ace, the Ten of Pentacles, which is there in your current, making better choices in love. That is your focus. In the distant past, we have death, something that transformed in a massive way, ended perhaps. Let's see, we have the Hierophant, a higher level commitment, maybe a setup or a home where you lived with somebody might have ended, and it became really burdensome. So you might have had to move out from somewhere where you shared space with somebody. Could have been a job that you had to leave, or a relationship, or higher level commitment. With the Four of Wands, you and this person shared space, and then it became really difficult to share space with this person, so you had to move, perhaps. Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles in your recent past. We have the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So your goal has been very clear in the recent past, which is you want a connection, not just connection, focusing on health and worth, self-worth, as the Queen of Pentacles, feeling supported by supporting yourself and feeling supported by the universe. But somewhere with the Five of Wands, there might have been a conflict around whether you're supported or not, and you might have doubted the things that you were putting effort into. So let's say it's a project that you were doing. Is this going to work? Is this going to come into fruition? If it's a connection or a lover or somebody you were investing in emotionally, is this connection going to solidify into something solid that can grow into something more promising? So there's been doubt about that, and it looks like in the immediate future there could be, let's see, what's this Five of Swords in the immediate influence? We have the Empress, the Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. So, you're doing really well and you're putting in the work. With the Nine of Wands, your walls could be up. Your defenses are high, your walls could be up. But it's because you might have an energy around you that is not matching your vibe, because you're showing up as the Empress. So you have to be careful to not get roped into this low vibe energy, whoever this person is around you. It's a person who is a bully. Just looks like someone who is overpowering. And here you are, petite and pretty. Graceful, irrespective of whether you're man or woman. You're just sitting very gracefully, and you don't feel the need to make your presence impose yourself. But there is an imposing energy around you. But you seem to have you're looking out for this energy and kind of doing your own thing. How you see yourself is the Ten of Cups. So there's definitely a shared happiness with someone. I feel like it's a part of your focus here. Like you see yourself as the Ten of Cups. So there is a shared happiness with somebody who you can call, who is like family, or who you can call family. But at the same time, you want to maintain your independence, because the Nine of Pentacles is your focus. What you may not be seeing is strength. So you're being really strong in this situation, and you need to cut yourself some slack. If you're being hard on yourself, this Five of Swords could be you also not seeing your own progress. So with the strength here, what you're not seeing is maybe you're holding yourself back from sharing. You could be a bit reluctant to have this shared happiness with this person who is in your energy because of your past experiences. But you are doing it. With the Nine of Pentacles, you're still maintaining your sense of independence and working at the same time towards establishing something shared with this person. In your hopes and fears, we have the Magician. So hoping to be able to kind of, start that chapter. We had the Fool here, which is kind of talking about, going back to pavilion and starting from scratch. And the Magician is the start of a new chapter. The Fool is the leap, taking that leap of faith, and the Magician is kind of giving shape. So you're hoping to be able to initiate. There's also a degree of fear about manifesting this into reality. And for the potential outcome, we have the world. Let's clarify this. The Eight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Star. So what's happening here, Taurus, is that you're expecting to start off a new cycle with the Magician, which is there in your hopes and fears. And what we have in our potential outcome is the wrapping up of a cycle. So which you are still yet to give closure to yourself about, or that the person you're dealing with is yet to get some closure. So there might be an element of there might be a bit of delay. So just giving you a heads up, because the potential outcome is the world. So you're expecting the Magician, you're hoping for the chapter to begin, but there's still some loose ends to tie up. All right. And we are at the brink of a new cycle. So we have started the new cycle, but we are yet to let go of the past cycle, and a bit of healing is yet to be done. All right, Taurus, so we are on the right track, but just there's a slight delay. So Taurus, this is what I have for you. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands underneath the deck, so a bit of waiting. This is what I have for you. If you're still watching, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your likes, shares and subscribes, and I will catch you again soon later. Bye.